7 straight days of non-stop fishing, living out of my truck, fishing up the East Coast from Florida to Maryland for some of the most insane fishing I've ever witnessed. Go! Go! Got him! Oh my god! God! Tripled up! Got him! Alright guys, we are out on the water for day 2 of the East Coast tour, and we are in Jacksonville, Florida here today. I already fished a spot this morning, but you guys don't even want to see the footage from that. It was in the wide open, right in the wind, but I decided to come to a second spot because I noticed the water was super high, and I fished a flood tide in this spot last time I was here, so I'm gonna, pull back into this grass back here and hopefully find some tailing reds. We're out of the wind. It's perfect sight fishing conditions, so let's go. Well, there's reds here. As soon as I started recording, there's a red tailing in the grass and eating, guys. So you'll see how flooded all this stuff is in here, man. And all I'm gonna do is just slowly creep around and see if I can't see any tails pop up or just see them cruising. The water here is really clear, and we're gonna see if there's any fish back here. I just saw one, so I'm assuming there's gonna be a bunch of fish in this flooded grass today. No. No way. Big red right here. He ate too. Try the paddle tail. GoPro was freaking pissing me off. First nice red I've seen. He's still right here. He's spooked though. He's right here, guys. Look at him. He ate my freaking shrimp and the hook just did not catch. Oh, that was a big fish too. And I got a wind knot on my cast. I ate the Savage Gear shrimp right away. I just get so freaking excited, and I don't even know if that was premature hook set or what, but that thing crushed that little Savage Gear shrimp. Like, no hesitation. And I just screwed up, man. But we're gonna keep trucking along here. It's a redfish right here, guys. Got him. About time. We got one, guys. Yes. Yes. He turned away and then came back and smashed it. Oh, this grass. Oh my lord, dude. I thought we were done for. That's not a bad one either. Oh my lord, that was a grind. Yes, dude. Yes, dude. Yes. Flood tide on the little Savage shrimp, dude. Oh my god. That took forever, man. Oh my goodness. On that little Savage Gear little shrimp, man. Thing's a beast. Light tackle set up. Saw some stuff moving around in here. I was like, man, it looks like a red moving the branches around. And then sight fished that little beauty. He's an aggressive little guy, but he's my aggressive little guy. He's a fatty though. Look how fat that thing is, man. All right, y'all, well, that's fish number 1 of the day. Second spot, man. Just been grinding it out. He's got a spot there, spot up there, spot there. But we're gonna get a release on this baby, man. And that feels good to get one under my belt for today. I was getting a little worried, but we got one. And this tide's dropping some, so it's gonna get a little shallower and they'll start pushing out of the weeds a little bit, I think. So let's release this bad boy and get another one. All right, guys, well, once again, Jacksonville whooped my butt, man. We found some fish on that flood tide, but I was gonna go fish some bridges with some crabs and stuff, but I got stuck in traffic for like an hour just trying to go 20 minutes. And then by the time, you know, I would have gotten there, it would have been 5:30. So right now I'm just doing some laundry in the truck, and we're gonna shoot up the coast of Charleston, South Carolina tonight, and then get out on the water in the morning in the kayak and hopefully bring you guys along and catch some more fish. But we'll see you in the morning in Charleston. It is around 11 o'clock. I'm currently in just a dark corner of a church parking lot, and I'm assuming the holy people of the church that reside here will not kick me out or tow my truck or anything like that, and nobody will bother me. But I'm gonna throw the seat back, get some sleep, wake up in the morning, head back into the marsh, and hopefully slay some redfish. So we will see you at the launch in the morning. What is going on, everybody? We just touched down in Charleston, South Carolina. We're on the kayak currently, pedaling out here. I got a bunch of different options today. I do have some live blue crabs, so I think I'm gonna drop those down on some docks for some sheep's head or reds. And then I'm also gonna be trying to sight fish some reds. I'm hoping if flood tides here like it did in Jacksonville, and I'll be able to do some more of that, but hopefully see some more fish. As you just saw, that was a pretty frustrating day in Jacksonville yesterday. We got a brand new day. Finally, no wind, beautiful bluebird skies, be perfect for sight fishing. So I'm hoping I can just find a few reds, sight fish them, maybe catch some big sheep's head off the docks, who knows? Well, let's get to fishing. All right, we got our little voodoo shrimp we're gonna take off of there. Make sure it doesn't touch that Z-man. But we got our little bottom sweeper jig head right here. I'm gonna tie this on, and then I'm gonna pull a crab out, and we'll drop them on these docks over here. And then I'll just chunk them into pieces. Take this bottom apron off as well, like so. Cut this in half. And I'm chunking them just into 4s. And then I'll just drop that chunk down like that. But I'm getting nipped at. My bait just keeps getting stolen. Well, I honestly just got bored of the sheep's head fishing, and I kept looking out into all that flooded grass. So I decided to head back in there and see what I could find. Alright guys, this is a little overwhelming, but you can see all this grass out in front of me is flooded. This whole thing is flooded. So I'm just pedaling up to a creek I can access and get back in there. just so I have a place where I can get out once the tide starts dropping. But it should be coming back in here for another hour or so, so it's very overwhelming. And in a kayak covering water, I don't really know how many fish I'm gonna find or how good it's gonna be, but I'm gonna go back in these creeks and just get back there as far as I can and just see what transpires back there. I think it could be a pretty awesome bite. It's perfect sight fishing conditions. There's not a cloud in the sky, so I'm gonna give it a shot and just go back in here for most of the day and see if I can't sight fish some reds on this grass flat. Well, if you guys can't tell already, I'm way back in here. Haven't seen anything yet. Same thing as yesterday. I'm just looking for their tails or any sort of movement in the grass and just going real slow. Hopefully can pick one out before it's too late. But there's just so much water back here, it's hard to, they could be anywhere. There's a redfish right in front of me. There's two reds right here. Got him. Big red, big red. Two of them were right there. That was so insane. First reds I've seen back here, man. Been fishing for so long. All day almost, for 3 hours. And that's a big redfish, dude. Oh my God, I was about to start to give in, man. Oh my gosh. That's a nice fish. Way back in this grass. I've been back here for 2.5 hours, man, looking for these reds. And I finally saw two right there. Took a few casts, but tricked the bigger one into eating. And honestly, I didn't care which one ate. But that is a hammer red, dude. That is a big fish for back here. Oh. Big fish, big fish, big fish. They fight so dang hard. And I'm using this light setup to throw this little Savage Gear shrimp. That is a big backcountry redfish right there, dude. On that little freaking Savage Gear shrimp. That is a big fish, man. Let's go! Fishing area I've never even been to. And to catch a fish like that is just amazing. And the flood tide all back here. Look at that hammer on the Savage Gear shrimp right there, man. Fishing flood tides may be one of the funnest ways to catch fish. But man, I haven't seen anything back here this whole time. And finally got a big one to eat just like that on that little shrimp. Oh man. Oh man, that was freaking sick. Been back here all day looking for a fish like that. I was getting pretty discouraged there. Finally saw two reds and got that big one to freaking crush it, man. Oof. Well, I'm gonna keep looking around back here and hopefully find some more reds, but that was freaking exciting, guys. And hopefully we can knock a few more off like that, but that was sick. Let's get another one. I just saw a red. There he is. cast. Terrible cast. Another one right here. Got him. Bad cast on the first one. Good cast on the second one, baby. Flood tide redfish. That's another fatty. Another fat fish, man. I screwed up on that first one I seen, and then this other one popped up. Oh my gosh. Right next to him. Put that shrimp right in front of him. He came right up to the top of the water and crushed that thing. Well, I was about to show you that second red, but he flipped out and jumped off the front of the kayak. So there's reds back here, guys. We just got to keep on going through this grass real slow and just find them. And that little Savage Gear shrimp, that little thing just dupes right into the water, and they're crushing it right now. So let's keep going through this grass and hopefully find another big red. So I tell you guys all the time, go super slow. I'll be going way faster today just because I've never fished here before and I wanted to cover water, but once I started seeing fish, then that's when you slow way down and start to be real meticulous about your movements. Once you locate a flat or grass flat these fish are going to be on, because they'll be just, you know, moving slow, especially this water's a little deeper, so their tails ain't going to be out as often if they're in shallow water. So you really got to go slow and find these fish, and then once you see them, you got to be even slower about casting at them. There's a giant sheep's head right here, dude. Oh my lord, dude. And that is why I don't catch a lot of fish. Right there. Saw a big sheep's head, and then did something as stupid as this, which I'm sure every freaking kayak angler has done in their lifetime. But when you do it, when you're casting at a fish, it's just even freaking worse. Oh, that sucks. I'm just a regular human, man. Oh, and I'm probably spooking every red off the flat right now. Son of a gun. Well, we'll be right back after I deal with this mess. Alright guys, I'm untangling my mess. And there's a redfish right here. This is sketchy. I need to stand up super slow. Where'd he go? Oh, he's right here. He was right under me. I think that was a different one though. That one cruised right there. I dropped the shrimp right in front of him, but it was not having it. I think I gave it too much of a jerk up. And he said, nope. That was the first one that hasn't been willing to eat. Well, that mess really screwed me there. Oh, sheep's head right here. He didn't like it either. Sheep's head are weird though. There's literally redfish blowing up back in this cove. I already fished it, but I've seen two reds chasing bait back in there already. So I'm gonna head back over there. There's a red right on the shore. Cruising right here. Big redfish. Come on. He's fired up right now. Got him! Saw that one blowing up from so far away, man. Good fish too. He was so fired up, man. Good fish too. Oh, that's a big one. Don't do that, don't do that. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. He's on the other side of the kayak. In the grass, man. Way back here. Second giant of the day. Saw him blowing up from all the way over there. Came back in here and he was just fired up for that shrimp, man. Oh, another big one. Yeah, let's go. What a slow start to the day. And now just finding so many reds back in here. That one was cruising the shoreline back in here all fired up. Heard him blow up right there. Came over here. He wanted this so bad. Snuck right up on this guy. That little Savage Gear shrimp is really putting a hurting on him today. Oh, buddy, 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 buddy. Such a fat fish. Just such a fun place to fish. Flood tides are so awesome, man. And we're gonna have to get another shrimp, but that's besides the point. That was freaking cool, man. That was really cool. GoPro, stop recording. Such a fat fish. There he goes, man. Let's go. That's 3 today. Alright, well, we're cruising around again, looking for some more reds. I'm a little worried about running out of water. There's still a decent amount of water back here, but we got a long ways to go to get back to where I was, unless I can shoot out this side out here. But I'm gonna try to do it. We'll see how it goes. But I know there's so many reds back here right now, I'm willing to risk it a little bit. And this is the clearest water back here. I haven't been over here yet, but it looks so good for reds. The way the sun is angled right now, it's pretty hard for me to see. Big sheep's head right here, guys. Look at that. That's a monster sheep's head. That thing was ginormous, dude. That thing was like 8 or 9 pounds probably. God dang. Definitely hold this flat back here is holding some fish. I just need to get a better angle with the sun so I can see further in front of me. Because the sun's angled this way, so you want to sight fish with the sun at your back almost so you can see better. And that's what I'm going to try to do, is get up on this shoreline back here. Big red right here. Where'd he go? There's just a red cruising right there. I just lost sight of him. Oh, he's right here. Got him! Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Oh my god, dude. He was right under me. I don't know if you guys could see him in this water, but gosh. So much fun, dude. So much fun back here right now. Oh. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough water to get out of here, but I'm having too much fun to leave right now. That one cruised right under the kayak, dude. Put it right on his nose. And he just annihilated it, bro. They're all fat too. Oh my gosh. No, 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 no. Oh my god. Oh my god. Nope. There's a release for you. I think there's another red over there. But it's number 4. Sight fishing. Seen a red. That last one I only saw it because of its really blue tail in the water. I think I saw one waking over here just a second ago. I'm gonna have to start making my way out of here or I'm gonna get stuck. Oh, red right in front of me. Might have been the one I... Oh, there's another one, dude. They're everywhere. They're literally everywhere. That water dropped a little bit and I can actually see them now. Alright guys, well I'm trying to make my way out of here to a deep creek where I can get not stuck through a whole tide cycle right now. I still have decent water, but I know if I stay back here and keep fishing, I'm going to be cutting it really close. And I really don't want to be dragging this thing through the mud all day today. I saw a few boats just drive by through a creek right over here. So I'm hoping there's still good water all out here, so I just really don't want to get stuck back here if I can help it. Alright guys, well we safely made it out of that creek back there, which really wasn't even a creek. I was like 1.5 miles back in that marsh in that flood tide. Just such an epic thing to fish, and to see those fish way back in there. And we found a big pile of them back there. But right now I got about 6 miles back to where I launched from, and I'm going to try to fish some creeks that are closer to where I launched from and see if there's any redfish in those as well. So we'll see you when we're in those creeks. Guys, well we fished back in these creeks near the ramp for about 1.5 hours or so, and there just was not much going on back here, not many sight fishing opportunities, but man, what a great 2 days fishing flood tides in Jacksonville and Charleston, South Carolina. Just an epic 2 days. Flood tide fishing for reds is definitely very challenging if you don't know the area. You have to cover a ton of water just to find the fish, but once you find them, man, it is so fun watching them hunt down little shrimp lures, paddle tails and stuff way back in the backcountry. Almost got stuck back there today, but made it out in time. So we're gonna drive up to North Carolina and we'll see you next week. I appreciate you all for tuning in. We may stop and fish somewhere else in South Carolina. I'm not too sure, it depends what time I head up that way, but we'll see you next week, guys. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this flood tide fishing video, and stay fishy, and we'll see you next time. 7 straight days of non-stop fishing, living out of my truck, fishing up the East Coast from Florida to Maryland for some of the most insane fishing I've ever witnessed. Go! Go! Got him! Oh my god! God! Tripled him! Got him!